What is going on, guys? It is Steven, your semi-comprehensive guide here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how to use the MEE6 bot on your Discord server. So in case you didn't know what the MEE6 bot is, it is basically an all-in-one Discord bot that can moderate, automate, and do a bunch of fun stuff on your Discord server. It has a lot of the same features as other Discord bots, but it combines it all into one nice, neat package, so you don't have 10,000 Discord bots on your server, each doing their own thing. MEE6 makes it nice and simple. It can moderate your users, it can play music, and can search YouTube, different websites. It can do a lot of different fun stuff, which I will show in this video along with how to download and how to set it up. So to start that setup process, we first have to go to the MEE6 website. So just head over here to mee6.xyz. Type that in, take you to this page right here with all these blue dots hanging out around a blue wall, and then we can just select this option right here, add to Discord. It'll then ask you to sign in with your Discord account. I am already signed in, so it did not give me that option, but for you, just enter in your information and it'll take you to this screen right here where you can select the server of your choice to put MEE6 onto. I'm going to choose my tutorial server, and now it's going to ask for some authorizations. So first it is going to ask for the ability to use slash commands, so that is fine. I'm going to continue, and then here it's going to ask for a bunch of stuff. So it's going to ask for basically everything an administrator can do. So MEE6 is basically an administrator on your server. It can kick people, ban people, not without your permission of course, but it has that power. So in case the bots do eventually take over the world, MEE6 will have complete control over your Discord server, so be careful of that. If you're not comfortable giving it all this permission, then you can just uncheck this and it will still work somewhat, but I just leave it all checked because it seems like a friendly guy right there. So I'm going to go down here and authorize. Ironically, we have to confirm that we are a human in order to approve this bot to enter into our server, and it is as simple as that. MEE6 is now going to magically appear on our Discord server right there with the little bot badge, and he is just going to chill out there while we set him up on the website. So this is the main setup page for the MEE6 bot. This is where all the magic happens. This is where we can configure our MEE6 bot to our liking. Now, before I get into actually configuring him and getting him all set up, I do want to mention that I'm only going to be showing the free version of MEE6. There is a premium version, so if we go up here to upgrade, you can see there is a one-year plan for $4.17 a month. There's a 1-month plan for $12, and there is a lifetime plan for $90. Now, personally, I'm not the type to spend $90 on a Discord bot just to moderate my server, but if you have a very large Discord server with, say, hundreds or thousands of users, then this would be more worth it because of the moderation abilities that the MEE6 bot has. But for me personally, I'm not going to pay that much, so I'm just going to be showing you a free version of MEE6. So we can head back here to the main setup page, and I'm first going to show you the moderation tools. So in my opinion, this is the most useful ability that MEE6 has because it does a lot of the stuff that would take way too much time for you to do on your own. So first here in the moderation rules, we can set who are the moderators. So I have obviously myself and the semi-comprehensive guide moderators. Basically, none of the moderation rules apply to us, and we also get some other abilities like they detail right here. All this stuff is premium, so I can't really go over it. But if we scroll down here, we can go to the auto moderator setting, which is the most useful down here. So here we can set all of the rules that apply across the channels on this server. So we can set like a bad word ban. We can limit the use of capital letters or emojis. We can even limit the use of spoilers. So basically the way these all work is we go to this little drop down menu here, and we can select the type of punishment the user receives when they break this rule. So for like a bad word, we can say, oh, you just get your message deleted. You can get a warning, or you can get both. For me, just deleting the message is fine. And then in here, we can change exactly how this rule is applied. So we can have channels that are ignored. So for example, in music, you can use as many bad words as you want because I'm all about those bad boy songs. And then you can allow certain roles to be exempt from this rule. So obviously, I'm the server owner, so I can do whatever the heck I want. So I'm free to use all of the bad naughty words. And then down here we can actually put what the bad words are that we want to ban. So we just select OK, and once any setting is changed here or in any of the settings menus, it's a good idea to save it right away, and that way it'll be applied right away on our Discord server. Now all of these are pretty much the same. We can just go to the settings and we can change the ignore channels, allowed roles. For counters like excessive emojis or caps, we can change how many is too many, so we can set an emoji limit. So for me, honestly, 1 is too many, but I'm going to leave it here at 8. I'm going to save. We can have it so none of these rules apply to other bots. Personally, I'm going to have it still apply to the bots because they annoy me. And then down here, we can actually set what happens if you break too many of these rules. So this right here is just the immediate punishment or the immediate action that happens. So basically just a warning or a deleted message is all the person is going to get. But if they keep doing it over and over again, we can actually go as far as banning the user. So I just have as the harshest penalty just kicking the user. So I will kick them when they have 5 of these infractions or more in 4 days. That seems like enough to me. And you can add multiples of these. So for example, if they do it like a lot, so if they break 3 of these rules in 30 minutes, then they will be temporarily muted for 4 hours. And you can change these just by selecting this. For some reason, I don't know why, but they only give you the option to go up to 4, even though this one already has 30 minutes. I'm not sure if that's just me or if that's a website glitch right now, but it can only go up to 4 even though this shows already 30 minutes. We can change this so we can have them kicked, or we can have them muted with 3 infractions, and let's just say it's in 2 seconds. 0 minutes. So if they have 3 of them in 2 seconds, then we're going to mute them just indefinitely. So I'm going to save. Down here we have channels where certain things are restricted. So if you want to have a channel where only commands are used, then you can set that on certain channels. So if I want like the rules channel only have commands, then I can save that. We can also do it for images. So if you have like a memes channel where you just want like image memes or video memes to be posted, then you can set that here by just selecting these. And then you can have this for multiple different channels right here. And then finally down here at the bottom, we have all of the moderation commands. Some of these are just sort of overlaps with what we can do here on the server. So a lot of them are like just muting and kicking, banning, removing. So for me personally, I don't really like to use these. You can turn them off, but I just leave them on. I just don't use them. Some useful ones are like warnings and like role infos. The infractions command is also useful just so you can see how many you have before you receive punishment. So some of these are useful, some of them aren't, and you can enable them or disable them however you like. You can set who can use these and cooldowns and stuff like that. So yeah, these can be really useful in a server setting. But that pretty much does it for all the moderation tools. There are a lot of features that are kind of disabled for us, but these still work really great on like a smaller server. So now we can go back here to the main settings menu. So next we have the welcome message. So this is kind of useful if you want to go over the rules or a basic welcome or a description of what the server is and what you can do. You can type that out right here. So I just have a simple, hey user, welcome to the server. If you'd like to see the rules, type this. If you'd like to leave, type that. If you want to say hi, type that. We can have a card. Also, cards are really limited in the free version. We can do a lot of stuff in the premium version, but we can just sort of enable it or disable it in the free version. This is also really useful. You can give a role to new users. So as soon as they join, you might want to give them a role other than just at everyone. So you can make their user more limited, or you can increase their abilities just by them joining. And another useful thing is you can have it where they only get like a better role if they accept the rules. So for example, you can have it where you have your list of rules they can view, and they can only get a better role if they accept your rules. So you can select that option right there. They also have a goodbye message. So if a person leaves, you can say something sentimental about them. And that basically does it for the welcome message. Up here we can set what channel all these messages are sent in. So I always have like a welcome channel on my server. Makes it easier. And that pretty much does it for this. We can go back and we can head up to the next option here, timers. This can be useful if you're a content creator like myself and you want to like promote something like every day, or you want to like send out a message every day reminding users of an event or something. So if you have a server dedicated to a certain video game where like all the players meet up, you can set up reminders. So like on every Sunday you play the same game together, or a lot of players are on, you can say, hey, it's Sunday, get on Minecraft or something like that. Or if you're like a content creator like myself, you can just remind them to subscribe to the channel, and then boom, you send that out every Sunday. Or you can say new video. If you have like a set date where you have a new video, you can say, oh, new video out like on a Tuesday, or on, for example, I upload every Friday, so I'd send out a message every Friday. You can use this however you want. You can also set it so that it's sent out like even more often than like once a day or once a week. You can have it like every minute if you want. So like every minute it's reminding the person to subscribe to your channel. That would get kind of annoying, but you do have that option. Now, you may have noticed with a lot of the chat options, there is an embedded switch. This basically gives us a more detailed form of a message, so we can put our text here. We can also add images, the author of the message. We have different fields where we can put more text. We can change the color of the embedded message. It just gives us more options with our message here, and basically any message prompt that MEE6 can send out, you can make it embedded, and you can have all these options here. So that pretty much does it for the timers. So I'm going to go back here, and next we can set our own custom commands for the server. These can be a little bit limited, especially in the free version. We can basically just have text commands. So with these, we can basically just type in this command, so it can be whatever we want. So for example, I already have one set up so that if you type in latest SCG, it'll send out the link to the newest SCG video, which of course I have to put in manually. It doesn't automatically get the newest SCG video. I have to actually put in that link manually. I can put a description for the command, who can send it out, who can't send it out, where it won't be sent out, cooldown for that command, stuff like that. You can even change it so once again you can do embedded, or you can make it a private message, or it can be random. So for example, with this command you can say here's the latest content, or you can say check out the new video, and then it'll send out that message with the link instead of this one, just to keep it fresh and change it up. And that pretty much does it, because we only have the ability to use text commands. We can do different like roles in advanced, more like complex commands with premium. So if you want like a lot more commands on your server, you can get premium and get those unlocked. We have reaction roles. This is kind of an odd one in my opinion. So basically you can make a message where if a user responds with a certain emoji, they will get a role on your server. This is an oddly specific command in my opinion, but yeah, you can do that if you want. So for example, I have here, if you want the mod role, send a happy face. So if they react to this with a happy face, they will get the mod role. I can't actually do that because it's too powerful of a role, but if you have a more limited role, they can get it if they respond with a happy face. I mean, I can think of a few situations where this could be useful, but in my opinion, not really something I'd use that much. So backing out of here, next up we have the embedded messages. So like I said, with all those text commands, we had the option to make it embedded. This basically just allows us to send out an embedded message via the MEE6 bot automatically. So if we want to say something through MEE6 instead of by ourselves, we can make an embedded message and save it, and MEE6 will send it out onto this server. Okay, now we're getting into the final options here. So we can search, so we can use these commands right here to search. Oh, and by the way, with all these, instead of using the slash, you're going to be using an exclamation point. So instead of doing slash YouTube SCG, you're going to do exclamation point YouTube SCG, and it'll give you a YouTube search. For these morons, they're not SCG. They're fake SCGs. Do not subscribe to them. I'm the only real SCG on YouTube. These can be useful. Imager, they want you to use that for memes. You can do anime, manga, and Urban Dictionary sayings if you don't understand all that hip lingo. Record, this could be useful if you don't have any recording software. You can actually use the MEE6 bot to record yourself, but you can just download Audacity for free, and you have a lot more features to do that. But you do have the record ability enabled here. So if you're in a voice chat and you type in exclamation point record, it will start recording the chat for you there. Help, this is extremely important. Just type help and it'll give you a list of all the available commands. This would be a very important thing to put in the welcome message, especially for MEE6, just like have it so he says, type help to actually know how to use me, because a lot of people don't know how to use the MEE6 bot, so it can be helpful to actually have this command. This dashboard command actually allows us to just go directly to this website from our Discord server. So if we type exclamation point dashboard, we can go right here to edit the MEE6 bot. Of course, like I already mentioned, with any commands like this, you can just click onto it and you can select who has access to the command, who can't use it, cooldown, stuff like that. So with any command like this, just click onto it and you can see all these other options here. Lastly, we have the statistics channel. This is kind of another useless thing in my opinion. It basically just allows us to see how many of a type of thing we have. So if we have like users on the server, we can add that, and it'll have a little chat actually on our server that says how many users we have. So like humans, we have 2 of them right now on the server, and MEE6 does not count because he's fake, he's a bot. And we can create a new counter and we can say, okay, how many bots do we have? Like it's kind of convenient if you want to quickly look and see how many you have, especially if it's a larger server. So yeah, it does have that benefit. And then you have more down here, which in my opinion, these are the actual useful ones, but of course they are premium. So yeah, kind of a weird command here, but if you want to see all the stats for your server, you do have that ability. Lastly here we have the newest feature of MEE6, which are temporary channels. So they're still working on this, but it can be kind of useful if you want to create a temporary voice channel or like an event you're having or some temporary thing, and it just automatically deletes it once you're done. So if you don't want to have like a bunch of unnecessary voice channels left around on your Discord server, this is an easy way to do it. Now a lot of the features of this are kind of locked out in premium, so unfortunately we can't set user limits or anything like that. But we can change roles once again, and permissions, ownership of the channels, and this is once again all kind of premium stuff here. Unfortunately, there isn't really much we can do. We can basically just set it up using the default settings, and that is about it. So as you can see here on the Discord server, we have it up and running, and basically once I leave, it should be just deleted and gone. So like I said, good for events or temporary situations where you're not going to want to make a whole new voice channel. Fortunately, we can't really change it that much in the free version. Below this, we can edit all the different commands for the voice chats. Basically just all the same server commands, except just exclusively for the text channels. So we can ban, hide, lock, reveal, all that stuff. So yeah, fortunately this is mainly locked up by premium, and it is newer, so they're still working it out. But pretty neat idea in my opinion. Go back, once again we have more premium features. This is for notifying users. So for example, if you want to get notified when a certain YouTuber posts a video like SCG, you can do that. This actually used to be a free feature, I'm pretty sure, but like a lot of them, they locked it behind premium. And then lastly here we have a few fun features we can change. So levels, this is once again more of a feature you'd want in a larger server. Smaller server doesn't really matter. This is sort of a point system where you actually earn credit by chatting more. So the more you chat, the more you will earn rewards and stuff like that. We can't really edit much of this in the free version, but we can set the message. So if you level up, it'll give you this message. You can set what channel it is. So let's just say it's a private message. We don't want that flooding our main channel. Rewards, can't do that, premium. Rank, can't do much of that. That is premium as well. Rate, also premium. And all this is premium, except for levels. That way you can actually view the server leaderboard, who's chatted the most, stuff like that. It's good about limiting actually how you earn the points, so you don't earn it through spam. I think it's about more how often you chat, like at a time. So if you chat consistently throughout the day, it'll reward you more than if you just chat like 100 messages in 5 seconds. So that's pretty nice. So back at it here. Birthdays, we can wish users happy birthday if they have a birthday. So this is kind of neat. You can set what channel the birthday message is sent into, what time, what the message is. If they have their age available, you can also have that in the message. If they have that enabled, you can like make it mandatory for them to use their year, their birth year, to actually get the happy birthday message. And then down here are some useful features. So we can actually set a role on their birthday. So if you want your friend to have like a moderator role just on his birthday, you can give that to him just for one day, then it'll go away. So you can make like a birthday role where that birthday person has more abilities, more features for their account, and then it goes away after that one day. And then you can have commands, so you can see whose birthday is coming up. You can see when a specific user's birthday is. You can have MEE6 forget your birthday, so you never have this message appear. And you can then set a birthday so that MEE6 actually gets it right. With all these features, also, we can disable them. So if you don't want birthdays to be mentioned, you can just disable it right here. And MEE6 will never mention a birthday again. So we can go back. The last two features here are the music options. So these are really great. This actually used to be premium, I'm pretty sure, but they made it free, which is great. Finally, a feature that went from premium to free instead of the other way around. That's kind of nice. Music, there are a lot of other Discord bots that have this feature of just playing music, but it's nice to have it all rolled into one bot. I know Fredboat does it. Rhythmbot is a very popular one, and they all have more features and more abilities, but it's kind of nice to have it all set into one bot here with the MEE6. So we can just go into our Discord channel. We can do !play and then the song name, and it'll add that song to the queue. We can also just add songs to the queue by doing !add. We can force MEE6 to join our voice channel by doing !join. Pause, play. We can view the queue, search for a song, seek songs, replay tracks, all kinds of music control settings. And then even from right here on the website, we can see what song is playing, what is in the music queue for the bot. We can, I believe, remove and edit the queue right from here. But once again, that's a premium feature. So definitely not the most robust music bot. I'd highly recommend watching my rhythm bot video to see how you can set that up. That has a lot more features and is a lot better in my opinion. But this is great if you just want to have one bot on your server doing everything. And then lastly, we have the music quiz. So this is sort of just a fun thing. This is limited. We can only do 3 of these a day across the whole server. So you can just start a quiz. It plays a song and we guess to see what song it is. We just type it into the chat. Doesn't need a command or anything. And whoever wins gets a lot of fake points, and that's about it. So last sort of little feature here, once again, it's a premium thing. We can change how the bot looks. We can change the name. You can do this on the server just by changing its nickname. There's nothing MEE6 can do to prevent you from doing that, but its official name will still be MEE6. So if you want to make it official, you can do it right here. You can change the profile image. So if you don't want people to know you're using the MEE6 bot, you can change it so that he has a different face. You can set it so MEE6 is actually playing a game, even though he's not playing a game. You can make yourself believe he's playing a game by setting that right here. Once again, they're all premium features, like all of these right here. So as you can see, MEE6 is a very useful bot. It's pretty easy to set up, pretty easy to use, in my opinion. But unfortunately, a lot of features are hidden behind premium, which I understand. The bot maker has to make money somehow. This is a very robust Discord bot. You got a lot of features, and it can really help out, especially on the larger servers where you have a lot of users you need to moderate and take care of. MEE6 can really help out with that. So that about does it. If you have any more questions about the MEE6 bot, leave those down below. If you would like to see me cover other bots in the future, how to download them, install them, use them, stuff like that, be sure to leave that down there as well. But other than that, I've been Steven, your semi-comprehensive guide, and be sure to have a wonderful rest of your day.